Hello everybody, and welcome back to Satisfactory. The reason this is called Satisfactory Live is because this is pretty much a re-upload of the stream that I did on Monday. And the reason why I'm re-uploading it is because the stream only went on for half an hour, because my power went out about a half an hour into it. And, yeah, I didn't continue streaming that day because I was worried that the power would go out again, and if I remember right, I was correct, it went out quite a few times that day. So, yeah. We were still having the power issue, but now we seem to not be having it. So I decided to go ahead and hop into the world and record this little intro segment, and right after this intro segment ends, you guys will just see what happened on the live stream, because it is now unlisted on my channel. And I will cut out the beginning stream starting soon thing and all that, but other than that, it'll just be the raw stream, and then I'll have a little bit of an extra clip thing at the end of the video once the actual stream part is over. So yeah, but hopefully you guys enjoy, and yeah, I'll see you again at the end of the 30-minute stream thing. So yeah, see you then. Hello everybody. Welcome. Okay, it fixed itself. Welcome back. Give me just a second to make sure my audio is good. Okay, it sounds like my audio is good. So close out of that. Turn off my phone. Back to the game. Okay. So, hello everybody. Welcome back. Hopefully everything goes smoothly today, and the power doesn't decide, hey, I'm going out now, like it did yesterday. Yeah. Yesterday was kind of a frustrating day. The power went out quite a few times yesterday, so I was pretty much just sitting there doing nothing all day long. But yeah. We're back now. Power should be good. I don't know how long of a stream this will be, because I do really need to get to recording some stuff for videos, but I also want to stick to my streaming everyday thing. So yeah. Real quickly, while it's the beginning of the stream, if you're watching this as a video or anything, since there are no viewers currently at the moment, if you're watching this as a video and you enjoy it at any point, and you think you might want to see more content from me, then maybe consider subscribing. It would be appreciated. We are trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and we actually just hit 80 subscribers yesterday, so only 20 more to go. You see, I'd be really appreciated if you subscribed, but you know, if you don't like the videos, then you don't have to. There's no pressure. But yeah, so self-promotion over. Yeah, so we're playing Satisfactory today, and those of you that have been watching the series, you may have noticed that I got a little bit of work done. Really not much work, just kind of something that, you know, was boring. Pretty much I got the wires connected all the way from here where we're building our power station, all the way over to our main base. So now, this is powering our main base and not the biofuel thing, so we don't have to worry about running out of biomass or whatever. So yeah. One thing that I do want to do in this stream, well, actually it's not doing as bad as it was, so we might stick to this for now and come back to it later if we start having power problems. But I do need to kind of like get a second water pump running at some point, probably this stream. If we do everything that I'm planning on doing, I'll definitely need to. And we'll probably want to get a third or even a fourth power plant up and going. So instead of having the conveyor belts running how they are now, where each one's going straight to its own power plant, the miners, I'll have to do it a bit of a different way. That way, all the coal is flowing to one spot and going straight down the line and going into the power plants, so that we don't have any problems of just not enough coal being in each spot. So yeah, along with connecting the power lines, I also did this little thing. I got coal set up to where it's not only going to the power plants, but it's going into the storage container, because I want to power the tractor up there with coal. And I'm actually going to fit some of this in my inventory, and I'll spend a little bit of time here just kind of filling up the storage thing in the back of the tractor with coal as much as we can, because biofuel, or biomass is not really the greatest source of fuel for that thing. It burns really quickly. I just bounced off of his back, but it burns really quickly, so that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to get coal up and running, was because I want to be able to actually power the vehicle in a good way. So we have that going now, which is good. And the main goal for this stream is to try and get our hands on some more iron, and get more iron mines going and more flowing to our main area. That way we actually have enough iron to produce everything that we need to be producing. So like the reinforced steel plates, those little cube thingies, and there was something else, but I can't remember what it was. I don't know. There was a third thing that we needed to be producing. Also, very soon, we'll probably need to go find that other coal that was over there, because there was another source just right over. Okay, so that's our coal. Oh wait, was there a... I swear I just saw an extra... Is there another thing of coal right here? Or is this just like one of those things that you break and it's gone? Oh no, there's another full-on thing of coal right here. Huh. Is this another thing? Why is this spawn so good? I thought the other spawn was a good spawn, the first one that you have the option to choose. But this has 4 things of coal right here. It took me forever to find coal, in like the main game spawn. But I finally found a bunch of it. But like, this is really good. So, if we need extra coal for the power plants, then we have it available here. And also when we start producing steel, we have more than enough, so... Okay, well that's very good. We don't have to go on a hunt for coal. That is very good news. But now the thing that we have to worry about is finding iron. Because we need iron. Oh wait, that... Okay, never mind. Oh wait. There we go. Alright, so we'll take 3 more things of coal with us. And we'll go ahead and leave this area because we don't need to do anything with it right now. We'll go ahead and head on back to base and start trying to see if we can find iron. Especially now that we have a decent source of power. And we have a decent amount of it in the back of the tractor. So we can actually drive around a bit. But I'll drive along the power line, that way you can kind of see where it goes. I didn't go through the poison gas area, but I kind of went this way past the uranium over there. And then I went up here, and it pretty much follows the trail that we always follow when driving here. Except I think it turns a little bit of a different direction. Oh, I think what we used to do is we would turn more that way. Oh, we're already out of fuel. Hang on. Okay, let's actually put the coal in now, and it'll be good. So, it goes this way, and I think we drove over that way more whenever we normally go through here, because I don't remember seeing that little island of poison stuff with that green. Is that a power slug inside of a? I think it is. But anyway, the power line goes up and then straight up to that rock, and then we have to go around and this way, and in just a few seconds, actually it's a bit further ahead, but right over there is the ramp that we used to get up, and you can see our little watchtower right there. So just keep going this way, and eventually we make it up to here, and we're back at our area. And you can see all of our lines of stuff going. And you can also see that all of the, I can't slide under that, but none of the biofuel burner things are connected to anything, so we can actually just go ahead and get rid of those, because we do not need them anymore. But yeah, pretty much the wire comes from over that direction and comes to this thing. And it's all powered. So that is very good. I just went ahead and did that off camera because you guys have seen me connect power lines millions of times, and you'll see me do it millions more. So, and that was an exaggerated number, but it was to get the point across. Anyway, yeah, so we need more iron, and that is because we have 4 things leading straight into all of this, and we might have enough to just take away from here and stick them into this, or stick them into another production line. But also I don't want to risk running out of stuff. So honestly, we could probably go ahead and get another production line set up, and then worry about finding iron for it later. But I don't know. And I really want to try to figure out how to organize things better, because I've seen people build like factories to where they pretty much just have a small confined area that's full of all this stuff going different directions, instead of having what I have, where it's just a nice line. So I want to try to figure out how people are able to do that. But yeah, might actually just go ahead and take the iron from this conveyor belt and lead it over to here, where we'll build our constructors for other things. Okay, so let's just look at what this can build. Nothing that we actually need. Okay. So what we need to do is build a bunch of rotors, because that's what we need. That's the other thing that I forgot about that we need to produce. So do I have, what do you need to build rotors? Okay, so I just need some more screws. So we should have plenty of screws, because I did AFK for a little while the other day. That way some of this could be running. And I AFK'd for a few minutes this morning, but not very long. So I want to go ahead and put some of this back, because I won't need it right away. And where are the screws? Right here. So yeah, we've got plenty of screws. So we'll go over here and build our rotors. And then we should be able to build 3 constructors, which I think is all we'll need. So yeah. And these things are going to be producing much slower than all of the other stuff because we don't have as much iron going into it and as much stuff just kind of flowing out. So it'll be a bit of a slow process, but at least we'll have it going and won't have to constantly sit here and manually craft. And while this stuff is producing, we can be looking for other sources of iron. That way we can just go ahead and get that going. And, you know, while stuff is pre-producing, we'll get more iron set up and be able to increase the efficiency of everything. So, yeah. So I'll just... Sorry about that. Still got a bit of a cough in the mornings for some reason. I never seem to have a cough later in the day, but in the mornings it's there. So, I don't really know what that's about, but it's what I've got to deal with, so. Yeah. Alright, so I'll try to fit these in here. I don't have enough plates. So we'll go craft a bunch more of those if we have the materials for it, and if we don't, then we'll run back over there. Yeah. Which I think I need quite a few of. So, okay, I can make quite a bit of these. So we'll craft a bunch of these up. Sadly, it's only one at a time, so I'll have to sit here for quite a while again. Oh, it's modular frames. That's the cube things I was thinking of. So yeah, we're building machines to produce modular frames, reinforced iron plates, and rotors. That's everything that we need to be working on. And I will make sure that I hunt for iron this stream, that way I don't have to change the title. Because I did call it Coal Power in the hunt for iron. So yeah. But we'll just craft up a few more of these. Probably get up to 40, I think, will be good. Alright. And we'll make one more assembler. And I feel like building this whole factory thing is going to be what pushes us over the limit to need to make more power plants. That's what they're called. Okay, so this one needs to make reinforced iron plates. This one needs to make modular frames. And this one needs to make rotors. And we actually need this too. But we'll work on that later, because for now we just mainly need these 3 things. And then once we kind of try to get a bunch more iron coming in, I'll end up redoing the whole factory system that we have right now. So that we can produce those things in a better way. Alright, so what do we need? We need screws and iron plates here. Oh dear, this one needs reinforced iron plates. Okay, so we have to build another one of these to craft even more reinforced iron plates. Okay, and what does this need? Screws and iron rods. So yeah, we're going to really be thinning out our resources here. But let's just go ahead and get rid of this for now. And I'm going to leave this here because eventually we'll have more iron connecting into this, but just not at the moment. So that shouldn't slow down too bad. But now we need... And I can't wait till I can get the alternate recipe for screws, that way I can just make it out of iron instead of having to have the plates, or the rods. Okay, and I think we're going to have to take these down, which will get rid of most of our stuff. But we need the room. Okay. So that goes to that, and that goes to that. And then what is not powered? Okay, so this needs power. That needs power. Wait. Okay. That needs power. And then that needs power? I think. My entire electrical system is just wires going everywhere. But I think that is all good. So now we need to build a bunch of constructors. So we'll start over here with this. And we need to produce iron plates and screws. So for the iron plates, we only need one constructor. And then for the screws, we will need two constructors. So this can produce rods. And then this will produce screws. And this one will produce iron plates. So connect that there. Connect that there. And connect this here. Okay. And then all of the iron for those two will come out of one smelter. We'll need a conveyor splitter to be right here. So the iron go into that, and then into that, and into that. Okay. And now for this one. Man, how's my power doing? So I'm producing this much, and I'm consuming this much. So we'll probably definitely have to get another power plant set up. Okay, so this one needs reinforced plates. So I'll have reinforced plates there, and it also needs rods. Okay. So this requires screws and iron plates. Wait. Okay, hang on. Alright, reinforced plates, rods, and then regular plates, screws. So we'll have a constructor right here, and that will make the iron plates, and then we'll have another constructor right here. That's not going to leave much space for this, but we'll squeeze it all in. Okay, so that's creating the plates, and we need to build this further back, actually. Okay. So we'll build this constructor right behind this one. And then... Wait, hang on. I'm confusing myself. Okay, so we need rods and screws. So... this will be what produces the screws. And this will be what produces the rods, except it needs to be further back. So, wait, okay, I got confused again. Wait. Okay, so that can go there. This needs to be producing screws for... Wait, that's just iron. This is so confusing. Okay, so this will be producing screws for this thing. This produces the plates. This produces the rods for the screws, as well as for down here. Because we need okay, so hang on. We'll actually need that to be further back. This is the most confusing backwards way of doing a factory ever. What clearance is this encroaching on? It's not, though. What is in the way of building that? It was here earlier. Why can't it be here now? Okay, it's really not encroaching on someone else's or on something else's clearance. But for some reason the game seems to think that it is. Okay, so that's further back now. Please tell me that will make it. No. Okay, cool. So, we need to make it not so further back. Okay, so that makes it in. That makes it in. Now this can go to there, and this can go to there. Okay. And that is making... Wait. Okay, that is doing that. That is making screws. And this is making rods. Okay. Cool. So now, what do you need? Rods and screws. Okay. So now, we need to make another constructor for rods. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed what little bit there was to see of that stream. I know I didn't get much done, but, you know, it was only 30 minutes. But when the power went out, I was immediately worried because we had done kind of a decent amount of work. It was more of confusing work than actual a lot of work, because it took a lot of kind of brain power that early in the morning to really think of where everything needed to be placed for that factory. And I was very worried after the stream ended because I thought that when the power went out we had lost everything. Luckily though, it seems that the game auto-saved seconds before the power went out, so we still have it all. Except for one thing, I think. Pretty much, I think... I didn't rewatch the stream, or the end of the stream to see what happened today, so I don't really fully remember. But I think we got this one thing for this connected, and we needed the screws and iron rods. So I think what happened was... What is this? Okay, that has not been chosen yet. So I have to figure out exactly what that needed to be. I'm guessing it was iron rods. Yeah, okay. So this thing needed to be iron rods. So, there's that. And then now we need... What was it? Screws and iron rods for this too? Yeah. So we needed to be producing more iron rods over here. And actually, do I need to put out another smelter? Yeah, I think so. So there needed to be... We're just going to go ahead and do what I was trying to do. That way, in the next stream, we can get started with some other stuff. So yeah. But that had to go there. And then we needed to have a conveyor splitter right here. And that needed to be facing that way. And then we needed a production. We need another constructor to be right here. And then another one right about there will work. And I'll have a conveyor belt going to there. And a conveyor belt going to there. And then we need another splitter to be right there, because this is going to be making iron rods. And then this is going to be making screws out of those iron rods. So this goes all the way to there. And then we need to do this and bring this all the way down. Have it there and then there. So there, I think that's everything that we had to do for this on stream. And obviously I still have to get the power connected to everything. But I'm going to wait to do that until, you know, next stream. And I guess actually, the final thing that we can do here, which I don't have enough of anything for, so I'll run over here real quick and get the materials. Oh, I just need some, iron plates. I think that's what they're called, at least. They should be called that. Yep, iron plates. Okay, so we'll get some more of those. And then we'll head back over. And we will be able to connect that conveyor up to the smelter, which I need to configure to make iron. And is this configured? Yep. And then this is configured. So we'll need to have that connected to that. That way the iron can go in there. And then we have to go for the final thing all the way down to here and connect all of these up to where they need to be. So that'll go there, and we'll just have that going straight through that. This needs to connect to this. And then this final one right here needs to connect to this. And that should be all of the connections made, so in my next stream of this, probably on Saturday, I'm thinking, we will actually get the power set up for it. We'll probably have to build another power plant, or coal generator at least, and yeah. So we won't have too much to do for this setup, actually on stream, just connecting everything up and doing all that stuff. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here so that it's not too long for all of you. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.